What's up YouTube, it's Adrian from MMOSWORLD. Welcome back to the channel. Hey, today we're going to be taking a look at Elsword, which is a free-to-play side-scrolling action MMO on Steam. Now, Elsword has been around for quite some time, but only made its way to Steam in 2014. So it's free-to-play, but it does have like starter packs or whatever that you can buy, and we're going to be spending about 10 to 15 minutes checking what this game is all about, seeing what the first starting experience is going to look like when you jump in. And look, you know what, the first thing I'm going to talk about is I really hate how some games on Steam, you know, when you start it up, the resolution gets screwed up. Like, why can't they just give me my native resolution 1920 by 1080p? Why can't they just launch that? Why do they give me this crappy half-ass screen that just makes me I want to pull my hair out? Anyway, here we are in character creation. Do note that even though if you're playing this on Steam, you will have to create a KOG game account on a website, and then once you verify your email, you can then jump in. Developers are KOG and publishers are KOG Games, so that's who makes Elsword. Anyway, look, there's a limitation on how many characters you can create a day. Apparently you can create 4 times a day. And like, there's a whole bunch of different type of archetypes that you can go for. Like, this is melee, and then you got the archer here as well. And they go by names basically. Rena, Raven. Okay, you know what? Raven looks pretty cool. There's Eve as well, and what else we got? Alessis. There's a lot of different characters, and you know what's cool is that the way they present their characters, there's some backstory here, and then they've got the age. Like, this dude is 16 years old, and this person's 21 years old, and there's even a 13-year-old dude here. So I don't know who their target audience is, but you know, you can see from the I guess the graphics and everything, this is very much an anime style game, and yeah, whatever floats your boat. So I'm gonna go with Raven, who's 24, a commoner that worked his way up to become the captain of a well-known mercenary knights. Anyway, character job information. What are these? Specialize in a few different techniques. So you may be Raven, but you can pick like a few different class jobs, I suppose, which is going to change how you play. And where do you see that? You see that on the right side of the screen. You can totally see that map there that tells you what exactly you can be looking forward to. More DPS, more HP. I'm going to go with something that's just all out DPS here. And something that I guess looks cool as well. So this one looks pretty badass, I suppose. Alright, so next step. Enter a name. We're going to go with MMOSWORLD. And jump on it. Yes. Okay, here we go. We're jumping into the game now. And you know what? The first thing I'm going to do is try and change the resolution, because this is too small. Okay, so there's going to be some sort of a story here. I do like how the presentation is presented to you. This looks like really well drawn out cartoon anime. So Raven, I was once the captain of the Crow Mercenary Knights. I worked hard to protect the kingdom of Velder, and in return they betrayed me. I was framed and sentenced to death by someone I had trusted, Alex. He was like a brother to me. So it's kind of cool that each of these characters have some backstory. My fiancée, Ceres, and comrades raided the prison the day before my scheduled execution and busted me out. Finally, Ceres and I were going to get married. Nice. I wish I had a girlfriend or a wife that would bust me out of jail that way. Anyway, but one can only dream for so long. We escaped, but the Velder soldiers followed us into the forest outskirts. We were outnumbered and surrounded in the forest at midnight. Everything I cared and loved was slowly taken away one by one. Alex made sure I was the last to die. They slaughtered my comrades and my love, right in front of my very own eyes. At my very last breath, the Nassods found me and dragged me out. I guess that's like some sort of god or something. Next thing I know, I woke up in a Nassod capsule, and my body was half machine, and I was reborn into a test subject. Death would have been better for me than this. I wanted to kill them, but the control device overtook my consciousness. I'm alive? Ceres? Everyone? Hold on. I will avenge you. All of you. It'll be really nice if there's like voice acting or whatever. Anyway, here we are in game. This is what Elsword looks like. It's awesome that you can zoom in and, you know, it's side-scrolling. There isn't any music. Why isn't there any music? Alright, the top right there just says the newly created characters cannot trade for the first 3 days. Fair enough. And up here on the left, you'll see your level and your name and 10 of these things, which I have no idea about. Anyway, let's go on and move. Arrow keys to move. And double tap to dash. Oh my god, jump. Okay. Am I losing health? No. Good, because I thought that acid was going to kill me. So double tap to dash. Okay, copy that. And then the up arrow is going to jump. There we go. Right. So clear. Stage clear. I guess that was just stage 1. I will crush anything in my way. Alright, the lack of sound is really starting to bother me here. Oh, hovering here, you got chat. Let's see, we've got party chat, guild chat, whisper, and that is magphone, which is basically, you know, for Asian games, if you want to shout out to the world chat or make an announcement, then the magphones, that's what it usually does. Let me just explore a little bit. We got a mail system in here. There's an event in 18 minutes, and I have no idea what that M thing is. Let's hit the escape key and see if there's an options. No options. Fantastic. Anyway, moving on. Okay, so Z and X to attack. Well, okay, I've been using my mouse for some reason, and that didn't do anything. So let me just repurpose my keyboard here, moving to the center a little bit. Okay, let's go fight. Oh, I gotta jump up. Except I can't. Oh yeah, I gotta break that. Oh, I have leveled up. Nice. So let's attack some more. Oh, now we got skills. Skills is A and C. Alright, let's try A. Oh wow, that's actually pretty cool. I do like the animations for that. And that was my C skill. And now I'm getting hit. So I just gotta use some attack here. Awesome. And you're probably gonna hear my keyboard go off at the background there. Now the hotbar has just come into the picture, and I'm just gonna drag it up to the top here so you guys can see that. I got a bunch of skills. That's A and C. So if you don't want to use your keyboard, I guess you can just click it. No, you can't click it. It doesn't happen that way. But I'm sure whenever they give me that damn options in game, I can probably reconfigure that. But at the moment, there is absolutely no options, and that is kind of sucky right now. Anyway, let's just go on. And for God's sakes, bring back the sound. Where's the in-game sound? I wonder if that's it. Oh, danger. What do we got? Raven, huff huff. I just have to pass through that and I can escape. Boss fight. I'm pretty sure it's a boss fight. Bring on the boss. Terminate the experiment 137 and get back into the pot. Ooh, here we go. Here's a new experiment. Wow, he looks so badass. That's actually better than what I look like. Anyway, let's just go and start beating on this guy. Oh man, that hurt. Okay, let's use awakening. Consume awakening gauge to use increase your attack power. So that's the control button. Okay, copy that. So I'm just gonna hit awakening. There's some cool animation to show that I am now more stronger, and I'm tapping my A key, and he's dead. However, the program wasn't perfect. I couldn't kill them or myself, so I went around destroying anything I could until I met Elsword. Okay. Fighting with Elsword freed me from the control device, and my sanity was awakened. I was able to feel more than just pain and anger. I wanted to atone for my sins, so I decided to help Elsword find the missing L shards. So that's your story. That's basically your narrative. You're back from the dead, and yeah, now you have some purpose to you. Sister's dead, and you want to help Elsword and whatever. And I'm moving to a new map. Raven says, lost him. Bandit just fled this way. Have you seen him? I was just watching Bantha says he looked very suspicious, but I lost him. Did anything happen? He stole the L shard from Ruben Forrest and ran. I guess these two folks are talking about me. I got confused here because the guy on the right looks exactly like my character, so I don't know if these are, you know, antagonists or what. But I guess, yeah, these are the bad guys. Lots of story, lots of reading. But again, you know, that silence in the background simply because... Oh, do you want to enable faster gameplay by skipping the quest event scenes? No, let's not do that. Okay, so here we are in the world. Awesome. Alright guys, I'm going to first and foremost... Okay, this chat here. I'm going to hide the chat because my resolution got messed up. I'm going to try and fix that real quick. So let me go into the options and see if I can fix that. Okay, this is now fixed, and this is what Elsword looks like in full 1920 1080p resolution. Much better, but there's still no sound. I think that's like either a bug or my game has kind of messed up here. And there's not a lot I could do about that. So we're just gonna play without sound anyway, so we can just see what the gameplay is gonna look like. Anyway, it's a side-scrolling RPG game, and there's co-op here because you saw, if you hover over the chat, you know, you've got party chat, guild chat, so you can play with other players, and if you got friends, you can play with them as well. Not sure if there's PvP or not. And to interact with the world, I guess you gotta hit the Z key to chat. So let's chat with this dude. Welcome to the training camp. My name's Lo. I'm the drill master here. Alright, Lo. Well, I guess that's all you have to say. Now, bottom right here, we got a bunch of different options. We got the Kobo Express. This seems to be a transportation system of some sort. There's a guide as well, so that's pretty cool. Oh, nice. That's a pretty in-depth guide that teaches you everything. Dungeons, party, PvP. Yep, there is PvP. Questing, Gate of Darkness. So there's a lot of depth here. Marriage, that's nice. Mount, there's mounts as well. So based on the help in-game, you can actually see what, you know, what this game has to offer, and it's actually pretty in-depth. I thought this is just going to be like, you know, one of those simple type games. Inventories here. Good to see that you have a lot of bag spaces, but these are grayed out, so I'm sure there's going to be some way to unlock them. Lots of different tabs as well, so that keeps inventory management pretty neat, I suppose. Moving on, what else we got? We got pets, so you can earn pets in game, and mounts as well. I've got none at the moment. And then skills, so I picked the Raven, and of course these are my basic skills, and you do unlock them at different levels. So level 5 you'll get a new skill, and level 20 is a new skill. I don't know what the level cap is, but apparently, judging by what it looks like here, level 20 is the last level that you'll actually get some skills, so I guess the cap is level 20. And then there's commands as well. General, ZZZ, dash, so if you need help with movement and everything, this is going to just give you a quick overview of how you're going to move around in the game world. And story, okay, this is really handy for me. I'm a big story hunter when it comes to games like this, so it's nice to see that you can keep track of what's happening, and I suppose that's going to be really awesome. What else we got? We got quests, so this is your quest log. I've already done that one, that's completed. And to-do list, this is, I guess, what we're doing. That's in progress. But it doesn't really show, there's no quest tracker on the right side, so it can be pretty confusing, I suppose. There's community, so you can see all your friends and guildmates, and look, couples ring purchase, so you can get married in this game. Yeah, it's a pretty popular thing. Oh, you know what? Level 20 is not the cap, actually. You can become a pupil if you don't have a character level 70 above. Holy shit, so the cap is actually higher than that. Anyway, set custom keyboard. Oh wow, this is actually very customizable. What I would do probably is to make this more playable on my mouse, because I'm using a Razer Naga, so it's got the 12 thumb grid mouse and everything. And finally, item mall. This is going to be the in-game cash shop. Let's just take a look at what we have here. So there's hot items for sale. You can add cash, I suppose. You got summons, so looks like companions and pets. I'm just looking for gear here to see if they do sell gear or not. Accessories, costume. I mean, so far it kind of looks like it's all cosmetic. Doesn't seem to have anything in here. Actually, no. No, this is costume. Yeah, so it all looks like costume, which is pretty nice to see. So let's go on and move ahead. Alright, let's chat to this guy here, the village chief, see what he got to say. Ruben village relies on the sacred tree of El as village chief. Never forget that. Okay, El. Welcome to Pang. Nice. Enter Spirit Falls Hot Spring. Sure. Oh, it's available for level 10 and higher. Okay, back into the world now. Let's see what else is out here. Lots of different people. White Dragon servers. You know, I really kind of like... I do like the side-scrolling aspect of this. You know, it does remind me of like olden day 2D type MMOs that I used to play, such as Maple Story, for example. And you know, that combat system isn't really the greatest. Oh, here we go. As expected, he had no tactics whatsoever, and I found this. Instructions from Banthas. They have been after the Elsword Rune Force for a long time. Haggis. That's right, I'm Haggis. What do you need? I'm reporting on behalf of Lo. Banthas has stolen the Elsword from the Ruben Forest. What? How could that happen? The Elshard in the forest was like a symbol of Reuben. It is protected by the forest. Rumor has it that Bantus has an amulet to control the holy beast. What do we do? Magic device? He wasn't so dumb after all. I'll order the townsfolk to watch the entrance to the forest. Elsword, you go and search the L tree. Can't let him do as he please. Alright, acquired a dungeon quest. Press the start dungeon button to enter the dungeon. Let's do that. L tree. So first dungeon in game, this is going to be fun. Start the dungeon. It looks to be a solo story type dungeon. And we are entering into one. I don't know if we're going to be teaming up with other players or not, but it looks like a solo dungeon so far. Here we go. So it's going to be a solo dungeon. Oh, that looks like a bird or something. I'm going to try and attack that. Alright, combat in earnest. Let's try and pick up this loot. There we go. A key ability. Boom. I do like the aesthetics for that. That's actually really nice to watch. What else we got? Skill not available. Fair enough. I'm going to try the D skill now. Or the S skill, sorry. Boom. Awesome. That's pretty nice. Is that the dungeon? That can't be it. Surely not. Okay, I'm trying to get into the next zone. Okay, here we go. Next stage. Let's fight. Boom, boom, boom. Nice. I'm going to try and get up to this guy here. That really didn't work. Okay, he came down to me, so that's fine. Let's use the A key in this guy. Boom. Yeah. Alright, let's pick up all the ED. I'm not sure what ED is, but it's probably currency or experience. So there's combos. The more you hit, of course, then the better things become. And as you consume, when you use your big abilities, it's going to consume the mana, which is like in the top left. You'll see the blue bar go down a little bit. And you're going to replenish that if you want to hit your skills again. I've got a C skill here. Let me just see what that is. Shadow Step. I can charge through enemies while being invincible. That's going to be handy. Okay, let's hack down this gate and let's move on to the next area. Okay, Banthus is here, the guy who stole the Elshard. So let's go ahead and get him. Yeah, charge. Oh boy, he's got a lot of health. Oh, I gotta get out of there. Okay, so I see what the dodging is for then. I'm gonna use my A skill here. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, I'm just standing there and taking it in the face. I'm still not used to the combat. I need to get better at this because I'm very much a mouse clicker, so I don't actually use my keyboard a lot. Oh, that's the killing blow on the boss. Stop doing bad things. I didn't really get a chance to read that. Hey, I'm not done. There's a chest there. No, let me get that chest. Oh, it went missing. Well, too bad, I guess. So on the right side, pretty much with games like these, you can see the detailed results. Hit damage A, combo C, technique SS. I guess that's like, what is that again? Flawless. The amount of experience you got, and ED you got as well. MVP. Awesome. Let's get out of here. Waiting for other players to decide. I see. So it does have that system as well. And yeah, pretty fun. Oh man, you know what? I'm kind of liking it. So I guess we've spent, how much have we spent here? We've done about 20 minutes here in Elsword, and you know what? I'm just going to say this real quick. From an aesthetic point of view, it's got the whole anime type vibe, and that really depends on what kind of a gamer you are. But what I really like is the side-scrolling adventure that you can find here, and the combat system is actually pretty good. Now, I'm not much of a keyboard guy, but I'm sure there's those of you out there that can actually find this game really fun. Now, if only they had if I can customize like a Logitech controller or an Xbox controller into this and make it so I can play that on my PC, that would be superb. Elsewhere in the game, I do like that there's a story. There's lots of quest dialogue and stuff that you can just read, and the quest log is pretty in-depth. The help in game is pretty in-depth, and you know what? All this is free. It's free of charge. So if this looks like something that you would play, you can just go to the Steam page, download for free, and jump on in. So as far as first impressions go, I'm kind of surprised. I thought this would be like just another run-of-the-mill type game, but the side-scrolling, again, it's nostalgic to me because it reminds me of MapleStory, but this is 3D and the combat is way better here. So anyway, if you like the game, go check it out. Hit the like button if you enjoyed the video, and hey, subscribe to the channel for more MMO content. As ever, I'm Adrian from MMOSWORLD, signing out.